Hello again, friends. Last week the Zeus was released for C-Bulls by PGI, and I decided to pick up a 6S variant of my own. And I've been working on it the past week on the DL. You guys didn't see that because I haven't really posted anything about it, but I have. So let's take a look at the mech itself real quick. Starting off with the quirks. 15% center torso armor, 17% left torso, right torso, plus 17% leg armor. Pretty heavily armored. I mean, at 80 tons, it basically carries the armor of a 100-tonner, which is really quite nice. We've got ballistics range plus 10%, ballistic cooldown 12.5%, which is quite nice. Missile range plus 12.5%. And then AC5 range plus 10%. I've been playing the mech, and frankly I feel like the quirks are underwhelming, to say the least. The range quirks offer close to no benefit to the mech, and they don't really give it the firepower that it needs to have to be competitive in the high alpha meta that is prevalent today. But nonetheless, I feel like there is a spot for the battle mech in drops, and let's look at what I've built here. Originally I was rolling with dual AC5s here on the left arm because this variant has 2 ballistics, 4 energy, and 1 missile. I was rolling like 2 AC5s, but unfortunately with the hard points this mech has and its tonnage, I just couldn't get enough DPS out of it. So I was running 2 AC5s, like I said, an SRM6 and 4 medium lasers, trying to make it like a brawler because I'm running a big XL. It's quite maneuverable. It can spread damage, get out of bad spots, and with a lot of these double heat sinks in the engine, it runs fairly cool. But with the 2 AC5s, I just wasn't getting enough throughput and having the secondary weapon system that I really thought I needed. So I went to an Ultra AC5 because basically it gives me the same alpha capabilities 2 AC5s, but it allows me to pack on an additional AC2 to suppress people. And basically the mech is now designed, rather than a medium to short range brawler, it's designed more of a hit and run and harass people and maybe bait people. I was talking with my roommate, and maybe the playstyle for this mech is more of a bait assault than anything else. Like, you go out there and you kind of fire off your LRMs, get people's attention, and they're like, oh, this Zeus is by himself, and you use your big XL to speed away, get back to your firing line, and see if you can pull people out of position. And then if you get caught by maybe like a medium mech or a light mech, because it is cool running, you can stay engaged and hopefully just wear them down, just bully them, bully a lighter mech around with your armor buffs, and eventually just wear them down. You're cool running. So I think that's the playstyle, the correct playstyle for this mech. Like I said, unfortunately it doesn't really fit the high alpha poke meta that is very prevalent right now. It's its own thing, and I may splice in some footage from earlier drops where I talked with some guys that had actually bought the Zeus in the resistance pack, and basically I feel like I feel bad for them, really I do, because this mech is maybe I'm just not playing it right still, but I feel like it's very underwhelming. Dude, honestly, man, I've been trying to get a video going for this mech for like the past half hour, and this thing fucking blows ass. I fucking hate playing it. I have to pretend for the video that I'm enjoying it, but actually it fucking sucks, and I don't even want to be here.
That's awful.
It really is, dude. It's terrible, mech.
I feel your pain. I had 3 of them, and I did not like it.
No, like, I'm honestly, like, if I'm gonna make an honest review, it's gonna be like, seriously, like, how could you even charge people for this mech in the resistance pack? Like, its hard points are like terrible, the quirks are terrible. The only thing that's good about it is the fucking armor, and that's it.
Oh, 100% agree. 100%.
So anyway, and I think a large part of that is due to the ridiculous range quirks that it's carrying around. It's like, what, like ballistics range, AC5 range? Like, really? That, like, what am I, like a ballistic sniper? Like, what? No. No, just no. So anyway, gonna give this build a shot on the public servers and see what happens in the drops. Hopefully you get some good results with it, kind of like a hit and run bait assault playstyle, and yeah, see how it goes.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, let's go. First thing you'll notice that the mech is moving quite quick at 76 kph with the 375 XL. So gonna try to get this mech up front and in the fight early and try to act as the tip of the spear. Maybe get some people to chase me a little bit, overextend. The rest of my team help me out there. With the big XL, how this mech's gonna go up the hill. Assault mech movement.
Target
Archetype
acquired.
not helping. But it's not too bad. Something I did want to say about the mech is that I only have the tier 1 skill multipliers right now, so it won't be a
New target
100%
acquired.
accurate representation of what this mech is capable of doing, but hopefully it gives you some idea.
New target acquired.
Is the party down low? Could be.
Target destroyed.
Do our light mechs need help down here? Possibly.
Target acquired.
Atmos, yeah, they need help. Now granted, this is HPG network, so it is pretty cool running map, but nonetheless, as you can see here, the mech is doing a pretty damn good job of spitting ballistics and keeping the heat under control, with the lasers acting as pinpoint damage. Come on, pop that side torso. Give me your side torso. Give it to me. Switch to the ballistics exclusively.
New target acquired.
Don't know what the hell's shooting out there. Screw
New
it.
target acquired. Target acquired.
Poke again, poke again. Don't know if this is the time to play super aggressive or not. Haven't even been able
New
to bring the
target
LRMs into play,
acquired.
actually. Feel pretty bad about that one. Let me get some chances here.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
New target acquired.
So the survivors are holed up top.
New target acquired.
Armor's pretty fresh, so I'm just gonna take this mech right into him.
New target acquired. Cannon ammo at 25%. New target acquired.
Let's face tank this Victor. Still 100% fresh. Give my team a chance to do something about. I landed right on top of him, didn't I? Yep. I was gonna say help my team keep their KDR up, but yeah. One guy left. Not sure where he is. Not quite what I wanted to happen as far as tactics in this match, but hopefully you guys got to see the mech's strengths in that it is relatively cool running. Like I said, only one-time skill upgrades right now, so it'll get a lot better with the 2x multipliers. Much better. Didn't even get a chance to really use the missile range quirks or anything like that because it was pretty much straight to tunnel. But the armor is quite nice. I know I didn't get shot up too much, which is rare because usually everyone loves to shoot me first. But yeah, mobility is good on this mech with XL. Survivability is good with the armor buff, so I feel like this is a viable thing. Just getting the mech into the fight early.
Autocannon ammo depleted.
Yay! Right on time. Another thing, I am running the UAC 5 module on this mech just because, like I said, I dropped the 2 AC5s and picked up a UAC to keep the same alpha but gain more tonnage for ballistic suppression with the AC2. I feel like it works pretty well. This was a good match for the mech. I didn't get focused down hardly at all, which is rare. I feel like this build is pretty viable. The mech, the quirks are bad on it. Just plain and simple, the quirks are bad on it. They need to redo the quirks. It needs more firepower. It's got its niche where it fits in and can fulfill a useful role on the battlefield, but it's just it's tough when you're not out there pumping out 1,000 damage in your high alpha build. It seems like, you know, a lot of times your team just collapses without a lot of firepower. So interesting mech, interesting playstyle, quite different than most mechs nowadays. It's very much made to kind of like pull people away, I think, and isolate them and kind of bully lighter mechs around that chase it, pull them out of position, and like I said, punish them with a cool running, heavily armored, fast assault mech and kind of beat them down. I feel like that's the playstyle of the mech. With more quirks, maybe could be more of a team player, I suppose, but as it is right now, it's tough. I mean, this was the one I went through so many different builds trying to figure out something that worked. This is the only thing that worked for this variant, and like I said, I talked to a lot of the other guys that play Zeus's, and they're kind of you know, maybe we're just terrible players and we're not creative enough, maybe, but it seems to be consensus that it's just tough to find a good build with it, and it's tough to find to make it really shine in the current playstyle. It's got its, like I said, it's got its role to fill on the battlefield. It's just hard sometimes to do it effectively on certain maps, especially like Caustic Valley. Like, good luck being a flanker and pulling anyone out of position, because by the time you pull them out of position, your team's NASCAR'd away from you and you're screwed. You know, you're isolated, completely isolated. No matter how fast your mech is, you're gonna get swarmed and focused down. So yeah, definitely more quirks, more weapon quirks, make it more of a front line, like can pull its weight on the firing line kind of mech. I think it'll be okay. It still won't be like well, you guys know my opinion on the Timberwolf nerfs. They killed my mech's build, but you know, there's still a lot of meta mechs out there that are all about that front loaded damage, and they definitely more than pull their weight in the firing line. Just give it some more quirks so it's more of a team player, and I think this mech will be okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the Zeus, and don't be afraid to pick it up. It's tough to get great matches on this mech, but it does have its own play style, and it can help the team. It's just that it's you know, it's a little bit more finicky it's strong but brittle, I guess would be the right way to say it. It's strong but brittle. So you gotta find the right scenario where the Zeus can shine, because in a lot of cases it doesn't quite do as well as some other mechs, like I said. Anyway, so take care, guys, and I'll see you next time.